Brilliant. Well, thank you very much indeed for coming. For those of you that don't know, I'm Jimmy Carr, one of the biggest faces in British comedy. Literally. I've got one of the biggest faces. Look at that, it's like the moon. Probably affecting your menstrual cycle, just being this close. When someone recommends a book to me and they say, it's a page-turner, I always think, yeah, I know how books work.
Recently read Great Expectations, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
I think civil partnerships are gay. I had this amazing cab driver. He was driving a black cab. He was whistling, yeah, smiling, clearly having a brilliant time. He said, I love my job. I'm my own boss. Nobody tells me what to do. I said, left here.
If you suffocate in a bag for life, you'd be fucking livid, wouldn't you?
What is it about being blind that makes you want to walk the dog the whole time? Say what you want about the deaf. I went out earlier to get a cup of coffee. Someone came up to me and said, are you Jimmy Carr or do you just look like Jimmy Carr? I said, both. Buying presents for him, and that's a nightmare, isn't it? I thought, I can't do flowers again, I can't do chocolates again. I'll go for lingerie. Mum was livid. Men think about sex every 7 seconds, which I think makes talking to your dad creepy. I was by the seaside recently, and I was thinking about rising sea levels. And this guy next to me was throwing stones into the water. I thought, that's not helping. If anything, you're making matters worse. I fucked a girl with one leg. Should have used my cock. Now, I realise this joke does not require a mime. It's a Saturday night in Birmingham, come on. I told my best friend I fucked his wife and got her pregnant. That cured his hiccups. I met a fat vegetarian. I thought, well done. All that on salad, you go, girl. I saw a thing in the paper about animal rights protesters being up in arms because guinea pigs were being used in testing. I thought the clue there is in the name. They're not calling them guinea pigs for nothing. That's what they're for. Bad things come in threes. Good example of that is Atomic Kitten. Every time I think of Atomic Kitten, actually, I'm slightly saddened because I think, well, somewhere in the northeast, there's a supermarket 3 checkout girls short. I saw a headline, it said, Britain faces crisis. I thought, what, we're running out of faces? People with Tourette's. What makes them tick? That was originally about suicide bombers. I've toned it down for you. Have you got pets? Who's got pets, yes? Yeah. I can't have sex if the dog is looking at me. It's those big eyes looking up as if to say, what are you doing? And that's why I didn't fuck a dog. We made love. I was talking to my nan about Ant and Dec. She said she didn't know which one Ant was. I said, do you know which one Dec is? She said, yeah.
You know those human statues you get in the middle of town? You know the ones painted silver and gold, stand stock still? And then if you give them like 50p when you walk past, they move their hand like a fraction? Actually works out cheaper if you're going to go past them every day just to buy a taser.
They just put speed bumps outside my local school. Wow, I'm pretty sure it's a speed bump. I'm 90% sure it was a speed bump. With a satchel. If you eat a lot of spicy food, you can damage your sense of taste. When I was in India last year, I was listening to a lot of Michael Bolton.
I can do a brilliant Michael Jackson impersonation. Would you like to see it? Yeah! But I just need a young volunteer that can keep a secret.
A lot of people say modern art is pretentious, but I look at it like this. Oscar Wilde famously wrongly imprisoned for homosexuality. At least that's what I thought. And then I did some further reading. Turns out he was gay. So, fair enough. Rules is rules. Come on, you bender. I saw a story in the local paper. It said an 83-year-old woman was marrying an 87-year-old man. I thought, oh, that's not going to last. 3% of Britons never leave a tip, and they're known as the weirdos that live at the tip.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Carr, the guy you just saw in that video. Thanks for watching it, because somehow I get money from that. I don't know how. I don't know. Probably it filters through some sort of advert that you watched before you watched the video, maybe? Or maybe you subscribed. Anyway, thanks for watching it, and somehow that benefits me. And hopefully I'll see you at a live show at some point further down the sunny road. Good luck.